What is going on today, guys? Welcome back. It is an absolutely beautiful day. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Anyway, before we jump into today's video, you have 6 days left to get entered. Only 6 days, guys. Don't miss out on the possibility of winning this PJ trailer. In 6 days, the contest is done, closed, and you will not have any more chances to win this beauty. So anyway, shameless plug of the day, wrenchworks.com. Every 10 bucks that you spend gets you 1 entry to win that. It is a beauty, and it is going to look awesome behind whatever you're towing it with. Last but not least, before we walk inside and show you guys what we're working on today, huge shout out to the guys over at Banks for always helping us and this channel grow and loving me and Silent Mike. They are a huge part of everything that we do. So the least you guys can do is go over to Banks Power. They just put up a new video on their C20 build. Make sure you guys go check that out before or after you check this one out. Show them some love. Hit the like button, subscribe on their channel. As always, guys, the Banks video links are down below. The latest episode on their Banks build, they're actually talking about the supercharged Duramax that they are going to put in that C20. Again, super jealous. Makes me want to build a, it's not really a rat rod, it's more of a hot rod slammed build. Really makes me want to get started on one, but the supercharged Duramax that is going in that truck, like, it is going to be epic. So make sure you guys go check it out. I highly recommend it. Those guys are truly awesome and we love them. So just a huge shout out and thank you to the guys at Banks for always helping us, believing in us. In the shop because we are working on race truck. You guys heard me say that we are buckling down on the race truck, and that's what we are doing. We've actually got a couple days progress on some of the hard, difficult stuff that we're going to go over. As soon as Silent Mike gets done tacking back on our shock bracket that you know, may or may not have been a strong enough tack, but that's okay. We're getting that put back on and about to show you guys what we've been working on because race season is right around the corner. Again, events are already starting to stack up. We're going to put those on wrenchworks.com too, our full season, our full schedule. But make sure you guys are ready to come see me and Silent Mike tear it up. Hopefully not burn it down, but tear it up, you know, get some W's under our belts. But anyway, here we are. Race truck as of right now. We have been working on the front suspension. Hopefully we will be off jack stands and on its own weight here very soon. But we started off the other day with getting our shocks tacked on there, mounted, really just in a good placement until we ran these top bars. So shocks were first. We tacked those on, and then we started running our bars for supports. So you guys know that we put these front bars in there. They looked a little goofy, but right now they look like $1,000,000 because we've got this big bar that's going to tie in here, and we're actually going to mount our shocks directly to this bar. And guys, again, I know what you're thinking. We still have plenty of gussets to put in this. We're going to run bars, you know, right here, and kind of triangulate everything to make it super, super strong. This is obviously just the very first part steps to tying this all together and making it real, real strong. As you can see, we've got our big Garrett twirly boy on there. We wanted to mock that up. Obviously, it has a lot to do with space because we have to run an exhaust. We have to run intercooler piping. There's a lot going on in a very small package here. So again, on our new engine, this is not the engine that we're using. Just keep that in mind. Our oil filter and this base will be completely flat. Fleece has a plate that we can run remote oil filter. So this won't be in the way. This will kind of move over. And we're gonna, you know, have Silent Mike do his thing on some pie cuts, and it might be tight, but still plenty of room for activities. Nothing to be scared about. But over here we've got plenty more room. Obviously the steering isn't in here yet, but we've got these bars pretty much in place and tacked. And we're going to continue on the day with, again, the triangulation process. We're going to make some plates to mount the shocks. And yeah, it may only look like 3 to 5 bars have gotten put on this, but it takes an extreme amount of time to figure everything out, place everything, make sure everything's happy. Lots of planning.
Make it beautiful.
Preparation is key. What's the word? What's the word you always say? Precision. Precision. So you know we're going for beautiful, precision. Extremely working well. That got sloppy real fast. But anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Wanted to give you a brief rundown. But yeah, I guess it's time to get to work, right?
Time to weld.
Time to weld. Last but not least, I forgot because it's not sitting on the truck. We did start cutting down our 3rd gen 2-wheel drive steering rack to weld on the knuckles and everything like that. So that's kind of been in the background in the process, but we've tried to do that in the middle of some things while we're kind of just trying to get this set up. But look at how this looks. Boys, I didn't really comment on how well it looks, but me and Silent Mike are both extremely pumped on how it is looking, how we kind of like envision it. It's not complete, but I guess we know the picture. We know the bigger picture more than they do, but what, are you waiting for me to stop talking?
Yes,
I apologize.
This is where you cut this. This is Firepunk's, what is their Firepunk steering kit?
Yeah, I mean Firepunk.
Something Cody put together, or what's?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cody did a lot of legwork, so Cody deserves a lot of credit on that.
Cody Firepunk stuff. Cut these off. Gonna use these. Weld these on. So this is our new end for our.
There we go.
rack.
Yep, beautiful. Lovely. If you guys want to know the secret on how these beautiful gussets and braces and everything is made, Silent Mike basically takes out his coloring crayons, grabs some cardboard. You know, it's just like one step, you know, under Etch-a-Sketch level. And you know, you just grab some scissors and you start cutting. You start seeing what looks good, and that's how you build race vehicles, man. Just nothing fancy, just a lot of work.
I prefer black.
Oh, okay, black crayons. Someone sends crayons in the PO box, I'll die laughing. Guys, don't send crayons in the PO box. It's okay.
I'll use them. What?
Alrighty, my friends. Well, that concludes today's work. A lot of times, Michael's actually told me Michael had to jump and leave, but Michael actually has told me in the past before, so I'm gonna hold him to it. You know, normally when you're fabricating, you can almost allocate a roughly, depending on sort of what you're doing, about an hour a bar. So we have gotten 6 bars prepped, done. Well, 7 technically if you count the one that I cut a little too short. So 7 bars, but 6 bars in here total. We are super pumped. Everything is looking really good. So what we got is more bracing, more support. We didn't end up getting the shock mount basically cut out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have those plasma cut out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow the lines. We've got these bars kind of angled in the same direction, and we're gonna go in between those nicely to mount the shock and kind of put some nice speed holes and stuff in there. So what we did is we've got the support that goes from the bottom side of the frame here up to our main hoop, and then we've got our supports right here. We also talked about putting one across the 2 right here. You'll see that that's a real common thing, just because a lot of weight is going to want to possibly shift that going that way. So we're real happy with the way all of the supports are coming out. Again, this isn't all of them, this isn't final, everything is just kind of placed intact, but these are going to be the majority of the beef, you know. So every time that we put one in there, you can go ahead. I'm not going to do, well, you know what, I'm just going to lay these shocks back because I put them up because, you know, they look nice up, but they have a tendency to fall. But even just tacked in, this frame now feels, you know, I'm giving her the you ain't going nowhere test. It has gotten extremely rigid now. Obviously the weight isn't on it, all that stuff, but the structure that's coming together to support everything is coming along really, really well. We're really, really pleased with the way everything kind of looks. It really gives it a really, really tough look up here in the front. And then our plan for right here is we've got these bars all the way out here because that is where we're going to support and mount the bump or the hood and the flip and the release and all that stuff. We're going to run all the way out here. So those have to be that long, but we've thought about mounting tanks and stuff like that up here. Just a lot of real estate up here to kind of play around with now that the engine is so far back. But everything is looking really, really good. We'll probably end up running some bracing in between these 2 bars as well. But again, just another day of fab work in the shop, cutting, grinding, notching, fitting, and repeating all of that many, many, many times. But the front end is finally starting to really, really come together and look like something. Once we get these braces kind of cut out, we'll be able to put the coils in there and kind of come off the jack stands. But we're still waiting on some full hook performance, longer control arms in the front, which are looking so good. But I love this. I'm a sucker for angles, and when you kind of come down really level, you can see all of our angles match through and through. Obviously you can't see this one, but we really, really try and take our time to not only add structure, but have it be a piece of art. That way, when the hood comes off, when you guys are at the shows and races looking at it, it looks as good as it performs. I don't know. That's just a real OCD thing of mine. Like I need it to really cosmetically tie together and look good. And I'm really, really happy with the way that this is coming out. So again, don't really worry about the compressor outlet here. This oil filter isn't going to be here. This is going to be swung down, and we're going to kind of come right through this channel after we kind of make our engine mount somewhere in this area. But anyway, boys, race truck coming along. I know, you know, I guess I'm maybe just a little hard on myself with, you know, the race truck content as far as getting it done, the speed it gets done, the excitement of cutting, welding, grinding, but we're getting it done. We're putting in the work. That's all that matters. That makes me extremely happy and feel like we're really getting somewhere. So anyway, boys, another day down, another day closer to being at the racetrack, enjoying the warm weather. So anyway, that is going to do it, guys. Make sure you guys are getting entered for the trailer, as this last battery is about to kick the bucket. But yeah, don't forget to enter to, I'm losing my mind here. Ooh. Don't forget to enter to win the trailer, guys. Number one question I keep seeing on Instagram and getting asked is about coming to get the trailer. You guys do not need to come get the trailer. You guys can come get the trailer. We can spend the day and hang out and do whatever you guys want, but you guys are not obligated to come get the trailer. I will put this thing right on your front doorstep, or wherever you want. So anyway, hopefully that answers one big question. We're cranking out orders as fast as we can. I know it's a little bit delayed as of right now, but for most of you guys who follow along, you guys understand that we have a 5 to 7 day processing time from when you place your order. Orders don't get shipped right away. We have 5 to 7 day processing time. But anyway, I'm rambling. That's it. I'm out of here. I will see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. See you in the next one. See ya. Boy, man, what I'm really waiting on, man, we need to start working on that baby again. All right, see you boys.